Hi guys, I'm really annoyed because I just filmed a tutorial for this look and then my internet stopped working and so I have lost everything I just filmed and I don't really have, I'm going out for a driving lesson in the next 10 minutes, so I'm not going to have time to take it all off and redo this tutorial, which is really annoying because I really enjoyed filming it. So I'll quickly run through all the steps for you. This look is kind of a holiday look because everyone's uploading their holiday looks and I really want to jump on the bandwagon. So I did. And this is kind of, I suppose, a New Year's Eve look because it's a bit more dramatic and a bit more like almost come hither look. And on New Year's Eve, it's kind of like everyone's in a really party mood. It's a really partyish look, and you can make it even more party by putting in glitter liners and false lashes, anything you want to really jazz it up. But I've kept it rather simple with not putting on much liner, not putting on lots of glitter or false lashes. This is just natural, kind of, and you can play it up a bit more if you want, but this is how I like it. I can't remember what I was going to say. I always do this. Oh yeah. You could use this for Christmas Day or Christmas Eve or whenever around the holidays. But I think for Christmas Day, it's kind of more typical to do a little bit more of a family party girl, a family look, in that I suppose a little bit more muted on the eyes than maybe not quite so dark as this, because this is using quite a lot of dark shadows, or even lots of pinks and purples. I'll do another look which I think is more typical of Christmas Day, but this is perhaps a New Year's Eve look. You can play around the colours in this, which is a really great thing about it. So I'll quickly run through the shadows and the steps that I used. I didn't prime my eyes for this look. I'm usually big on for primer, but for this look, as I was using the Boobi Brown, long wear cream shadow in Black Pearl. I find you don't need a primer with this. I find actually a primer makes it harder to go on. And this acts as a primer for all the rest of them. It makes all the other shadows stick to them. Therefore, you don't need a primer with it. This is a really, you've seen me use this a couple of times. It's a dark grey with silver in it. It's a bit like Oilslick from Urban Decay, but Urban Decay's is a lot blacker. So taking a medium-sized brush, I apply this all over my lids and make sure to really work it out. It is quite a hard product, I find, to work with sometimes, and does require quite a lot of blending and quite a lot of forceful movements to make it go in the direction you want. I did carry it up above the crease, but you can keep it just on the lids if you want, as much as you want. Use your fingers to really blend the colour out, because while this is going to be the bottom shadow, you don't want to be the main focus because you are going to put lighter shades on top. You do typically put lighter shades on first, but I find sometimes that putting on a lighter shade first can mean that the colours become blended really quickly and almost lose their individuality and almost become one shadow, which sometimes is what you want, but not all the time. For a highlight, which I applied after I put on this Boobi Brown product, I used the MUA Pearl Shade 1, which is a really nice champagne colour, and this is a great shadow by itself or with other shadows. It just looks amazing. It's really pigmented. Like, I love these MUA shades. So much of them in it. I applied this just below my eyebrow arch and right down on top of the Boobi Brown. Then taking my Alice in Wonderland Urban Decay Alice in Wonderland palette. I'll tell you the shadows as they're called in this, but I'll also give you the names of them as they come by singly. Yeah. I took the Vorpal shade, which is actually S&M, and it's the grey shade in this palette, and it's in just above the black. It's this one, which my finger keeps hovering over. This one here, which I'm pointing to. That went in the inner half of my eye. And then I took Absalom, which was originally Homegrown, which is this green shade at the bottom, and put that in the inner quarter of my eye, and also brought Absalom down below my lower lash line, just to kind of tie in the Christmassy spirit of being the green, like the green of the holly or the green of the ivy, and I brought that down below my lashes. I I don't usually do that, and I really like the effect of this. You can have it down as low as you want or as high as you want. It's really up to you. And if you're doing it the first time, I would really recommend starting off as close to the lash line as you can, and then bringing the colour slightly further on down, because you can always, well, you can always take away with makeup, but it's easier to add rather than take away. Then using a black pencil liner or gel. This is Rimmel London's Jet Black, which is shade 61. Line both the top and bottom lash line, and then take your favorite mascara and put your mascara on. For my lips, it is Naked by Urban Decay with Vaseline on top, just to give that really lovely shiny look. So that's it. Foundation and all, just your typical foundation routine really works on Christmas Day. Though I would say, like, over the holidays, a really lovely flush coral cheek works really, really well, and I think really brings in the Christmas spirit, because you look like you've been out playing in the snow for hours and hours and hours on end, and just have a really lovely glow. To get that really lovely glow that I feel I've got on my cheeks at the minute, I've used Bite of an Apple by MAC, which is from their Venomous Villains collection. I haven't got another colour which I can say is similar to this, but I would say this is almost a very bright pink. It doesn't come out anywhere near as dark as this. It does require sometimes quite a lot of building up, but sometimes I find it's almost like, oh my god, I need a light powder to cover that up, because it is that dark sometimes. It just depends, because your skin tone almost seems to change throughout the year. Like when I got this, my skin would have been a bit darker because I would have tan on. Therefore, it just requires a little bit more sometimes blending than when I have got it on now, because I found it went on really easily today. Okay, so that was it for products. I will link all below in the bottom bar. I will put them all in the bottom bar below. I always say I will, and I always forget, but I will try and remember. And I'm sorry if I've gone through really quickly on this. I'm just in a really good mood at the minute. So yeah, that's it for this video. I will probably, hopefully and hopefully at the same sentence, fingers crossed, get another video up to you very soon, where I will do maybe more of a Christmas Day look, because this is a really nice holiday look. I just feel maybe that some people will be able to put off by how dark it is, for like a Christmas Day, using maybe over the couple of days of Christmas, like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and New Year, and Boxing Day, and people were more likely to use it for a New Year's Eve look. For New Year's Eve, though, I have to work, so I'll just be in my usual work gear and probably get home with like 5 minutes before the midnight bell, which is really annoying, and I have to work on Christmas, so damn it. But I do get a little bit of extra money, so. Also, I've tried to film a couple of times about maybe Christmas gift ideas for guys, because I find guys are really, really hard to buy for. So hopefully I'll maybe get that up in the next couple of days for you, but I'm not sure. So I will speak to you all very soon, and have a happy Christmas.